Did you know that high blood pressure can silently destroy your kidneys without any pain or warning signs until it's too late? You might be taking medicine for blood pressure, eating healthy, and still wonder why do doctors keep saying protect your kidneys? Well, the truth is, your kidneys are one of the first organs that suffer when your blood pressure stays high for too long. In this video, we're going to uncover exactly how high blood pressure damages your kidneys, step by step, and what you can do right now to protect them before irreversible damage happens. So stay with me till the end because understanding this connection could literally save your kidneys, your heart, and your life. Let's start simple. The hidden link between your blood pressure and kidneys. Your kidneys are like the body's natural filters. Every day, they clean about 150 quarts of blood, removing waste, excess salt, and toxins. They also help balance your body's fluids and control blood pressure. Yes, you heard that right, your kidneys help control your blood pressure. But here's the twist, when blood pressure stays high, it starts damaging the kidneys, and when kidneys get damaged, blood pressure rises even more. It's a dangerous cycle, each one making the other worse. This is why high blood pressure and kidney disease often go hand in hand. Doctors even call it a vicious circle. Now, let's go deeper. What exactly happens inside the kidneys? Inside your kidneys are tiny filtering units called nephrons. Each kidney has about 1 million of them. Every nephron contains microscopic blood vessels, especially a cluster called the glomerulus that works like a fine sieve. It allows waste and extra water to pass through while keeping important things like proteins and nutrients in your blood. But when blood pressure is high, it's like turning the water hose to full power and pointing it at a delicate filter. Over time, that powerful pressure starts damaging those tiny vessels. The walls of the blood vessels become thick and stiff. The glomeruli begin to scar. This condition is known as glomerulosclerosis, and once it happens, that part of the kidney can no longer filter blood properly. As more and more nephrons get damaged, your kidneys lose their ability to clean your blood. Waste products start to build up. Fluid accumulates. And that leads to swelling, fatigue, and even more pressure on your heart and blood vessels. The question is why the damage is so silent. Here's the scary part, your kidneys don't complain when they're under attack. They don't give you pain, fever, or any obvious symptom at first. You can have significant kidney damage and still feel fine. That's why high blood pressure is called the silent killer, and kidney disease is often called the silent victim. By the time symptoms appear, like swelling in your legs or face, frothy urine, fatigue, or difficulty concentrating, half of your kidney function may already be gone. So if you're someone with high blood pressure and you don't get regular kidney tests, you might never realize what's happening until it's very late. Let's get a bit scientific, but don't worry, I'll keep it simple. Your kidneys receive about 20% of your total blood supply. That's a huge amount. They rely on stable, balanced pressure to filter your blood correctly. When blood pressure rises, the small arteries inside the kidneys called afferent arterioles face extra force. To protect themselves, they thicken their walls, just like a pipe that's being reinforced, but that thickening comes at a cost. The blood flow to the kidney tissue becomes restricted. Less oxygen and nutrients reach those cells. This slow starvation leads to tissue injury, scarring, and gradual loss of function. Over time, the kidney tries to compensate by activating a special system called the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, or RAS. This system tries to raise blood pressure even higher to maintain filtration. But that makes things worse because now, the pressure is pushing even harder on the already damaged vessels. It's like trying to fix a leaking pipe by turning the valve tighter, it only makes the leak worse. Let's talk about the signs that many people ignore. If you have long-term high blood pressure, watch out for these subtle signs that your kidneys may be suffering. 1. Foamy or bubbly urine. This can mean protein is leaking into your urine, a sign of damaged filters. 2. Swelling in your feet, ankles, or around your eyes. This happens when your kidneys can't remove excess fluid. 3. Frequent urination at night, because your kidneys are losing their ability to concentrate urine. 4. Fatigue and weakness. Waste buildup makes you feel drained and tired. 5. Nausea, poor appetite, or metallic taste in mouth. These are signs of toxins accumulating in your body. 6. Shortness of breath or chest pressure. Fluid overload can affect your lungs and heart. If you notice any of these symptoms and you also have high blood pressure, it's a warning your kidneys may already be under strain. Now you might ask, how can I know if my kidneys are already being affected? Doctors usually check two main things. 1. Blood tests for creatinine and eGFR, estimated glomerular filtration rate. This tells how well your kidneys are filtering blood. 2. Urine tests for protein or albumin. Even a tiny amount of protein in urine is an early sign of kidney stress. If both these tests are normal, your kidneys are still healthy. But if the numbers start changing, it's time to take serious action before damage becomes permanent. Let's understand how this turns into a loop. When blood pressure is high, it damages the kidney's blood vessels. When kidneys are damaged, they can't regulate fluid and salt properly. This leads to even more fluid in your bloodstream, and that makes your blood pressure go up further. So your blood pressure worsens, your kidneys suffer more, and around it goes. That's why people with uncontrolled blood pressure often end up developing chronic kidney disease, CKD. And in severe cases, it can progress to kidney failure, where dialysis or a transplant becomes the only option. But here's the good news: if you catch it early and manage your blood pressure right, you can stop or even slow this damage significantly. Not everyone with high blood pressure develops kidney disease, but your risk increases if you have diabetes, you're over 50. You have a family history of kidney disease, you smoke, you consume too much salt. You're overweight or obese, you don't drink enough water. Or you use painkillers, like NSAIDs, too often. These factors add extra strain on your kidneys and blood vessels. If several of them apply to you, you need to be extra careful. Now let's focus on what you can do to protect your kidneys starting today. Control your blood pressure strictly. Aim to keep it below 130/80 if you have risk factors. Take your medication regularly, check your BP at home, and work closely with your doctor. Eat a kidney-friendly diet. That means, reduce salt intake, no more than 1 teaspoon per day. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Limit red meat, fried foods, and processed snacks. Cut back on sugar-sweetened drinks and junk foods. Include kidney-supporting foods like apples, berries, olive oil, garlic, and leafy greens. Stay hydrated but not overloaded. Drink enough water throughout the day, but if your doctor limits your fluids due to kidney function, follow that advice carefully. Exercise regularly. Even a 30-minute brisk walk 5 times a week helps lower blood pressure naturally and improves circulation to your kidneys. Maintain a healthy weight. Extra body weight forces your heart and kidneys to work harder, increasing blood pressure. Quit smoking and limit alcohol. Both narrow blood vessels and speed up kidney damage. Avoid overuse of painkillers and unnecessary supplements. Some medications like ibuprofen and naproxen can harm kidneys if taken frequently. 8. Manage stress. Chronic stress raises blood pressure hormones. Try relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or spending time in nature. 9. Get your kidneys tested once or twice a year. If you have high blood pressure, this is non-negotiable. Regular testing is the only way to catch problems early. Many people wonder, if my blood pressure is high, how long before it damages my kidneys? There's no fixed timeline. It depends on how high your blood pressure is and for how long it's been uncontrolled. For some, it might take years; for others, especially if combined with diabetes, it can happen within months. But the key point is this: every single day your blood pressure remains uncontrolled, your kidneys are under stress. So, even a few points of improvement in your blood pressure can slow down or prevent long-term damage. Now, this is a very important question. Once kidney tissue is severely scarred, it usually can't be reversed. However, early damage can be slowed down or even stopped with proper treatment. If detected early before the kidneys lose too much function, medications like ACE inhibitors or ARBs can help protect the kidney's blood vessels and lower pressure inside the glomeruli. Lifestyle changes, especially controlling salt, weight, and stress, make a huge difference too. So while complete reversal may not always be possible, you can absolutely stop it from getting worse and preserve your kidney function for decades. Here's something to think about. Around the world, millions of people are living with chronic kidney disease, and in many of them, the main cause is high blood pressure, not infections, not injury, but long-term, uncontrolled hypertension. It often starts small. Maybe your blood pressure is 145/90, and you think it's not a big deal. You skip a few pills, eat salty food, feel fine. But inside, your kidneys are fighting a quiet battle every single day. By the time your doctor says your creatinine is rising, it's already a sign that some damage has occurred. That's why awareness and prevention are so powerful. You can't feel your kidneys working, but you can protect them. If the damage continues unchecked, kidney function may drop below 15%. At this stage, the kidneys can no longer remove waste or control blood pressure effectively. People may experience severe fatigue, swelling in the whole body, breathlessness, confusion, nausea, and very high blood pressure that's hard to control. At that point, dialysis or a kidney transplant becomes the only option. And dialysis is not easy, it's time-consuming, physically draining, and expensive. That's why prevention, keeping blood pressure in check, is far easier and far kinder to your body. The good news is, even if you have high blood pressure, you can protect your kidneys with consistent effort. People who maintain their blood pressure under control often live long, healthy lives with fully functioning kidneys. Many studies show that even simple lifestyle changes like reducing salt, staying active, and managing stress can dramatically cut the risk of kidney failure. So don't wait for symptoms. Prevention is your best protection. Let's summarize everything we've learned today. High blood pressure damages your kidneys by putting excessive strain on tiny blood vessels. Kidney damage is usually silent, showing no symptoms until it's advanced. It becomes a vicious cycle. Damaged kidneys make blood pressure worse. You can detect it early with simple blood and urine tests. You can protect your kidneys through lifestyle changes and proper medical treatment. So, if you have high blood pressure, take it seriously. Don't think of it as just a number your doctor worries about. Think of it as your kidney's future. Every small step you take, every healthy meal, every walk, every time you skip salty foods adds up to years of kidney health and a better quality of life. Your kidneys quietly serve you 24 hours a day. It's time to return the favor by protecting them from high blood pressure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe for more health education videos that help you understand your body better. Your awareness can save lives, including your own.